Hey, what's the deal, man? It's your boy Tag from Pro Wrestling Tag, you know what I mean? And as of this recording, it's 12:47 in the morning, you know what I mean? Which is Tuesday, September 25th, I figured, fuck it, let me make a video, let me make a quick video, because I know I gotta go somewhere early in the morning. I got the week off, I got the day off for work tomorrow, so I gotta just knock out some stuff early in the morning. But I wanted to come on here to talk about one Rusev, aka Miro. Miro. Look at me, I'm tired. Miro. Miro. So you guys know that he recently requested his release. He asked for his release from AEW after being there for, I think, maybe 2 to 3 years, and only being in 11 matches, not really being used and such. And Miro is basically one of AEW's biggest fumbles, hands down. When Miro got there was all these expectations that he was going to be, this big player within AEW. And yes, he should have been pushed better in WWE while he was there as Rusev, right? We know that. Right, but there was this, the Redeemer, which was an okay gimmick. It's not a bad gimmick, he's there to redeem himself. Redeeming basically meaning that, he's gonna get the push that he so rightfully deserves, and and they're gonna make him into this big star, and it never really materialized. Because I don't know if it was the booking. Well, more than likely it was the booking. I don't know. It was the booking of AEW, right? The way how AEW had treated him, and it's like he lost a lot of his luster. I mean, he's not the only one. Keith Lee. I'm pretty sure Keith Lee wants out. Like what the fuck is he been doing? People like Aleister Black. These are former WWE guys, by the way. Who's had success over there. And then when they came to AEW, they just turned into shit. Now, I was hearing rumors saying now, oh, well, how do you know if he wants to even wrestle and such? Trust me, the motherfucker want to wrestle. No doubt about it. The motherfucker wants to wrestle. He wants to wrestle, and, he's known for nothing else but pro wrestling. Let's just keep it a buck. Now, I did say that WWE should be his destination, right? But hear me out on one thing, okay? Hear me out on something with Miro, okay? I think that out of all places, before Miro goes back to WWE, because I do believe he is going to go back. I strongly believe he's going to go back. But I think I would do like a little bit of a left turn as of right now with Miro. And I would actually have him go to TNA first. I'm going to tell you why. TNA and WWE had this relationship. They got this bond where it is a talent exchange, but it is a relationship because, they're under Endeavor, and they not only they exchange talents, but they also push each other's talents. They also promote their own, each other's shows and such. And so with Miro going to TNA, it basically is going to fill out gaps that is going to be opened up. Because, WWE is going to sign people. They're going to sign people like Joe Hendry. They're going to sign people like fucking, I was going to say Jay Cargill. What the fuck am I talking about? I'm tired. Jordan Grace. They're going to sign people like, they're going to get Hammerstone. They're going to get Josh Alexander. Josh Alexander is yet to debut, but I do believe he will debut at some point. And WWE is eventually going to sign these people to the point where TNA is going to have to refill those spots. They're going to have to replenish those spots. And yes, I do believe NXT will help him replenish those spots. But a signing, signings from AEW, from those guys, it's not a bad idea to do. You know why? Because not only you're filling those spots, for those talents, but also you are cleansing these people. You are cleansing these people from the stench of AEW. You are, especially people who were former WWE guys, who you can help, fill up the gaps for TNA, because TNA is going to need people for, to replenish. They're going to need talent to replenish. And I think, a Miro would be, a perfect candidate for that. And I'm pretty sure they would push him, because he's already red hot. The same push that they gave Naomi would be the exact same push they would give for Miro. I can see it. And then, you start to shed the skin of TNA. And then, to shed the skin of AEW by using TNA, and then you can bring them right back to WWE when you need them. There are matches that I would love to see Miro in. Miro and Gunther, Miro and Braun Breaker. And mind you, the thing with Miro is Miro's a big wrestler. Miro is, he's a powerhouse wrestler. And AEW has trouble booking powerhouse wrestlers. We know this. We've seen this. We see this with Keith Lee. We see this with Wardlow. We see this with Brian Cage. Tony Khan loves his indie guys. So, it's small little indie guys. So, he's going to push them more than he's going to push a guy like Miro, who deserves a chance. He deserves a chance. And I think, what I understand, Miro wanted to do something with Jon Moxley and that was turned down. So the creative wasn't there. And Miro's like, fuck this, I don't want to be there no more. And that's why he's requested his release from the company. Where the fuck else is he gonna go? Look, I understand he broke up with CJ Perry and such, but I think, and I said this before, the aura at AEW is just so fucking negative that, why would I want to be there? And plus, why the fuck Tony Khan is still paying someone who just doesn't want to be there no more? It just doesn't make sense. Let him go back to WWE. Let him continue his career, or let him go to TNA before he goes to WWE. Because like I said, TNA is gonna, they're gonna need to fill that spot. They're gonna need to fill spots, and I do think creatively it will work for him. I know it will work for him creatively. So you're basically killing a lot of birds with one stone. By bringing him to TNA. And then eventually he come right back to WWE. So basically it would be a bridge for him to go right back to WWE using TNA. It makes too much sense, B. It makes way too much sense. All right, y'all. This video is actually going to be uploaded at about 11 a.m. and such. And look, who knows what other news is out there? We just don't know. We just don't fucking know. I know the Vince documentary is today as of this recording, and that's something I definitely want to look at. That's going to be a bombshell. This motherfucker wanted to buy back the documentary. Like, get the fuck out of here. This nigga Vince, like, he wanted to buy the Netflix documentary. They looked at it, they told him to fuck off. You know what I mean? But I'm about to be out, y'all, because my Puerto Rican ass is about to go to bed. So I will catch y'all tomorrow, which is up from this upload of the video on a Wednesday, it'll be Thursday. But again, who knows what other news is out there? All right, so you might see me again. You might hear from me again. All right, peace.